Hi there, Adnan. I'm very happy to see these essays from you. Let's get right into your correction. The first one is the English and homestay. Let's see what you said. Dear Sir, Madam, I am Adnan from Mumbai, and I will be staying at your house as selected by London University for the Students' Exchange Program. I am writing this letter to clarify some doubts regarding my stay here. Okay, now you could have called it English and Homestay Program. That would have actually been more accurate, because that's, the name of it, the title. It's okay to use that, all right? So, don't feel you have to change absolutely everything for the sake of variety. Okay, I'm writing this letter to clarify some doubts regarding my stay there. That's not entirely accurate, because you don't have doubts. Doubts means you're not sure about going there. Clarify some issues maybe would have been better. Issues, I think, is more appropriate here. Or you're not clarifying them. You want them to clarify the issues for you. So I'm writing this letter. You could have said perhaps in hopes to clarify some, or not clarify again. I'm writing this letter to seek some information regarding my stay there. I mean, that would have been absolutely fine. Obviously, there are a million other words you could have used, but that's just one suggestion. Okay. Since I would, that would mean it's theoretical. You're planning to do it. So it's, since I will be in London from August to October, I would like to know about the climate there during this time. I wanted to know if it would be too cold and or rainy in these months, and if I should carry sufficient warm clothes to protect myself. Okay, you have to protect something from the weather. Besides, I do not, besides, you don't want that. That means something different. So you could have said additionally, furthermore, something like that would have been better. Since I do not eat non-vegetarian meals, I wanted to inquire if I should be prepared on my own or alternate arrangements would be available nearby. Okay, this is incorrect. You want to say here, I wanted to inquire if I should prepare meals on my own. That's what I think you're trying to say. Okay, I am scheduled to reach London on 7th of March in the morning by 11 a.m. Now check this out. You just said you're going to be in London from August to October, so this particular date is a little strange. I will inform you in advance if there are any last moment changes. You don't want to say would here. Again, it's not theoretical. You're saying that you will do something. Okay, it would be great if you could would be more appropriate here. If you could please reply about my queries, about my questions, about my concerns above, so that I can prepare accordingly. Yours faithfully. Okay, this is great. It is supposed to be yours faithfully, but you don't need to capitalize the faithfully. All right? There are some nice elements to this letter. You covered all the points, so that's important. The tone occasionally got a little informal, like, for example, I wanted to know. Not so much in a formal letter. If you're going to be formal, be consistent and say, I would also like to know, could you please advise me regarding, so want is something we don't typically write in a formal letter. You tend to prefer the other more formal expressions of this. Okay, but on the whole, I liked it. Let's take a look now at your task 2. There it is. Okay, international marketing. While some believe international trade is required to share best ideas and practices, others argue it infringes on the local economy. This essay will discuss how some local traditions, when incorporated in an organization's work culture, can improve productivity. This essay will all discuss why some countries are opposed to overseas investments as they can destroy the domestic economy. Great, but where's your opinion? Remember, the essay clearly says you have to give your opinion. The introduction is where you want to do this, okay? Because they specifically asked for it. Okay, moving on to your body. When separate multinational firms collaborate with each other, it gives people from different countries a chance to interact and observe one another. This also exposes them towards a positive working environment which empowers employees and increases their productivity. These people learn from this and try to incorporate the same at their workplaces back home. For instance, a recent interview by the CEO of Hero Motor Corp explained how they learned and applied the disciplined work culture followed by their Japanese counterparts with an S in their own organizational processes, which in turn improved the performance of the company to a great extent. Now, check it out. The language you use is beautiful. It's really nice. It's very natural. It's in some places advanced. However, it's not answering the question. Okay? Because you're talking about firms collaborating, but this is talking about international marketing. That's the issue here. If you're not sure what we mean by international marketing, please do look it up in the search engine of your choice and see what is implied and what sort of positives and negatives international marketing has. Okay? So for me right now, it's like we're looking with an issue of task response. Okay? The development is not appropriate. Moving on. Foreign investments are less favored by some countries as they can drive out local businesses. Global organizations can sell superior products at a lower rate to increase their sales. Okay, where's the link between these two ideas? I wanted some sort of a link. If the local company tries to compete with a similar strategy, it might face, careful, local company 1, it 1, might face a huge financial loss because of which it has to shut its business. Okay, it's the local company, it. For example, as per a recent article in The Times, we usually say, competition with global clothing brands has forced nearly 65 hand-loom mills in Surat to close down because of increasing losses. Okay, again, you're talking about globalization here, but I'm not so sure that you've really touched upon the issue of marketing. So, your conclusion? In conclusion, this essay discussed how global trade helps in sharing of best practices while foreign investments can affect the development of the domestic economy. This essay believes international trade benefits everyone in the long run. Okay, so now, Adnan, what are we looking at? First of all, as I already told you, I believe that your task response is off. You've not really dealt with the question at hand, which is marketing. The second thing that I want to talk about is the fact that your paragraphs are in the wrong order. All right, since you in the last sentence said that international trade benefits, this is the paragraph that needs to come last. Okay, so you need to reverse these two paragraphs. Then, I really have to state one more time that this is not the way you want to do this. Okay, I had no idea what your opinion was on this issue until the very last sentence of your essay. Now, if you look at the band descriptors for task 2, they say presents a clear position throughout. Throughout means from the beginning to the end. And so, since it very specifically asks for your opinion here, you need to make it clear throughout. Therefore, from the beginning. Okay? I hope that's helpful. I hope that I get to see more essays from you. I think that if we continue to work together, you've got a lot of great elements to your writing and that your language skills are really quite good. But I'd like us to work together either through more essay corrections or through the online course so that we can really help you reach the score that you need. Okay, so I want to wish you lots and lots of luck, and I look forward to seeing more essays from you in the future.